What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sydney from The Formula, and we're back in the lab for the February edition. We have an amazing guest this month, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Get into it. Nesha Nycee said twice, the queen, the raptivist.
Thank you for being here. So I want to get into the fact that you are not new to this music world by any means.
No.
Let the people know a little background on where you started in the music industry.
Okay, so I've been rapping since I was 9. Started recording at 12. I've had the privilege to work with, people from Jazzy Faye to The Brat to opening up for K. Michelle, Monica, Brandy, Travis
legend.
Porter. Just different people God has allowed me to meet. But I will say, I went through those different trials and tribulations to get to the point I'm at right now, which is being in my for real queendom. Like, I always would be like, man, people would always say, Niche, like, you work with this person, why haven't you done this? Why we feel like you should be up here? But it's the timing. Absolutely. And I felt like God was just allowing me to work with those people so he could reassure me my own greatness.
Speaking also of like your music and your talent, where do you get your inspiration from when it comes to creating?
I went through a lot of trying times, a lot of obstacles and different things when I was growing up. So I felt like music ultimately was just an outlet for something for me to run to. I felt like it didn't judge me. I didn't really feel super comfortable about, talking to my friends about what was going on at home or this with the family or whatever the case was. But I felt like I could go to my notepad and lay it all right there. Like, however I was feeling, whatever family issues was going on, whatever we were struggling with, I could put it in a song and the song would just let me be vulnerable.
So it's definitely like a therapeutic avenue for you. Also, speaking about music inspirations, what artists are you drawn to, past, present?
Bone Thugs and Harmony. Of course, I'm from St. Louis, so I remember looking at Nelly when Country Grammar really blew and seeing somebody like make it from my city. We wasn't on the map at all, you know what I'm saying? So looking at him, even looking at 3-6 Mafia when they were at their peak, Master P, The Whole No Limit, it just goes back. Of course, Tupac, MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, just her authority. Like, if I had to compare myself to anybody, it would be somebody like a Queen Latifah because she has transcended beyond music. So people like her, Kanye West, love Kanye, love right now. Coldest rapper to me right now is Saha the Prince. Rhapsody, love 3D Nati. I really could just go on and on. Love Solange, like Willow Smith, Beyonce. I've always admired her as an entertainer. I always felt like if I'm going to really do this thing, I'm a Beyonce.
You mentioned raptivist. I wanted you to let the people know a little bit about what that word means and how you want to get that out there, how you want to portray that.
Okay, so basically, it just I really put the word together and just made it myself because of course I'm an artist, I do music, but I'm really passionate about my community and different outreaches to help the children and to give back. Like, I'm passionate about that, so I speak at schools, I mentor young women, and any way that I can inspire and literally be an instrument to uplift somebody. In this day and age, we have so many people just trying to follow the trend, just trying to do music because that's what everybody is doing. Everybody is doing music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to me literally being who I am and really being that raptivist, it's not just about doing it because it's cool. It's not about doing it because I look fashionable or I look lit or I want people to believe that I'm living a life that I'm not. It's literally about inspiring people. So I take the raptivist, I take that title serious, because I know my shows are different and I know my music is different. So I'm looking to bring a different reaction out of you than instead of you just bumping into each other. I'm actually looking for you to be touched. Like, what I was going through some niche and I heard those words and that brought me through that. You know what I'm saying? So literally in a nutshell, that's what the raptivist is.
I love it. Tell me about your performance style and what you think about before going on stage, and that process?
Okay, so honestly, like, I want to say, when was really the first time I really started? Maybe like 15, 16. I never forget, I was working at a camp counselor. I was a camp counselor, so it was a summer camp, and I was volunteering there, and then the kids really took a liking to me, so the pastor and his wife offered me a position to be a main counselor. So I started performing there, and I'll never forget that first performance. I just had a burst of energy, and I was everywhere. And people was like, you know, Niche, you did such a good job, but you're not focusing on anything. Like, you're not looking at nobody, you running around, you doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It was really lit and it was passionate, but I really wasn't connecting. So I really had an issue with that. I would be lit, have the energy, but I wouldn't connect. I would be looking down, and then I started to, you know, just better the performance. Like, okay, I need to make sure I look up. I know I'm a queen, so what's wrong with keeping my head up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just applying those different things as I began to, you know, gain that confidence with my music and stuff. So now, with me performing, now I always make sure before I hit the stage, I say a prayer. Like, I don't care if it's literally the person is announcing me, give it up. You know, we got somebody getting ready here. I'm in my head like, thank you, Father God, for this moment. Allow me to start. I always say, allow me to start on 10 million% with the energy, and allow me to end on a zillion. Like, I always hype it up. Like, allow me to start lit and allow me to end even more lit, and allow me to inspire, allow me to touch. So that's just a special prayer that I say always. And I mean, that's my secret.
Yeah.
Like, I just get mentally right.
No, it's been working. It's
Thank you.
It works. When it comes to your style, when it comes to your hair, when it comes to all these things, what is it that you are? How's that process? Is it colors? Is it shapes? Is it vibe? How does that go?
I just go with colors, and to me, it has to make me like really feel good. Like, I have to feel something, and it's really weird because I guess it's not that serious. But when I see certain pieces of clothing, it just, you know, it really strikes me like, no, Nisha, like, that's a piece. Like, I call them pieces. Like, that's a piece. You know, that's a photo shoot piece. You know, it's really certain pieces that I see. So I love to do my, you know, my thrift store consignment type of shopping, because less is always more. And then that's when you really find the rare pieces. But even when I'm at the mall, like, I know how to just kind of dibble and dab and put things together, but I always think about just I don't know, I always like to never think about matching, and then sometimes I kind of always end up matching because I just wear so many colors, so then things end up tying in which one way or another.
Right. That being said, I would like to ask you, what is Nesha Nycee's formula?
Honestly, walking in your truth, because I'm telling you, y'all, no matter how many people say that's whack, that's not this, ain't nobody gonna, you should change up this. I get it all the time. Nisha, when you gonna grow up? Like, I'll be 72 before you know it. And I'm still gonna be looking like this. Like, you know, it's not about me growing up. This is who I am. Like, I have different layers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I pull out the dress and heels sometimes. Right? You see what I'm saying? But it's about just walking in your truth. When you truly are confident and comfortable with who you are, nobody else can shake that. Nobody can tell you different. It's a confidence. It's a confidence. Matter of fact, it's a confidence nobody can understand, because it's coming from a higher power that no one can shake, and you're invincible at that point. So that's where I've gotten. The formula is confidence.
Amazing. This has been an amazing interview. I hope you guys are going to come out Sunday the 25th.
The 25th!
And see all this energy.
I'm going to have Beyonce, Blue Ivy, the twins. Jay-Z's going to spit a piece. Michelle Obama on the background vocals. Don't miss.
Too
Greatness.
funny. Absolutely. Thank you guys.